You know what I'm saying?
Episode 219. What's a podcast? We are here.
Oh shit, we on.
We're back. We're rocking, rolling. DJ Jerome Bacon the third. Shout out to my guy, always available. Hashtag Shoe or Eddie.
What's happening, fellas?
And don't charge Abdul. We're only gonna say don't charge for the first 30 minutes, and then we'll be back to don't share Abdul.
We're putting a time limit on it.
I only feel like being nice. Yeah, I only feel like being nice because I got a pair of what did I get today? I got a pair of the foam posits.
Oh, you did? Social status?
Social status. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure. All right.
It had nothing to do with you, but still, you know what I'm saying?
I never said it did.
You know, I want the people to know. You know,
yeah. Listen, shout out to social status. I got the same pair too, man.
I just feel like being.
What do you think? You like them?
They're actually still in Baltimore. I gotta go get them sometime this week.
Oh, okay.
We'll go pick them up. Yeah,
I like them.
Yeah. I saw another one of the homies. I think Fates might have had them, or somebody else got them too. So, it's a beautiful.
I didn't get them.
DMV exclusive.
Listen, I wasn't expecting to.
We gotta get Streetwear Eddie a pair, man. Come on.
I haven't had a pair of foams since the pennies.
Since the what?
The pennies?
The pennies.
The first ones?
The first ones?
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, once
that's
Arizona
a lot longer than me.
You didn't have the eggplant foams when they came out at the shop?
No. Remember how crazy things were back then? I hated it.
Wait, so did you get the pennies, the retro or 97?
97.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Still got them.
This is your second pair of foams.
I think I still have them. Yeah, this is my second pair. Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
You gonna wear them?
I got to see how they feel. I have no idea. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Shoes. So
that's a good shoe for the full Arc'teryx kit, though.
It would look very
true.
DC though.
That's like elevated DC though.
Look a little too.
Well,
DC.
you know what? The colors might save you a little bit because it's gonna go well with the black Arc'teryx pants, the fucking black Arc'teryx shell jacket.
That's
you know what
DC
I'm saying?
all day long.
No,
that's very, very, very
black
DC.
black on black, like Gore-Tex.
Nah, but the kicks are white and
nah, that's very.
But they're foams
I don't
though.
think
Doesn't
so.
matter. Doesn't matter what color they are. They're foams.
All right.
Anyhow, make sure you check us out. What's the podcast.live for our previous episodes and YouTube.com/What's the Podcast, where we have a very lively comment section. It's probably one of the best on the internet, on Beyonce's internet, as they say.
Beyonce owns the internet, huh?
Shout out to Beyonce. Obviously she had a concert, 2 back-to-back concerts here in DC on Saturday and Sunday. But what I thought was very, very dope of her was she actually, because there was a tremendous storm that passed through the city, she actually paid $100,000 to keep the metro open an extra hour, all 98 metro stations.
Oh, wow.
Was it free to ride it?
No, but they stayed open an hour later.
Yeah, her show got delayed because of the rain and the lightning and everything that was happening. And so because of that, especially on Sundays, the metro normally shuts down early, and they had kept it open because of the Beyonce show and there was going to be a concert, but keeping it open past when the show actually started was going to be a huge expense to the city and to the metro system, and she offered to pay $100K for it to stay open so her fans could get home. I mean, listen, she's a classy lady and a classy entertainer, and I like that she was looking out for her fans. And I mean, everybody who I know who went to that show, whether or not you're a Beyonce fan, I'm probably in the category of not a Beyonce fan, only because I don't really listen to that type of music. But
you live with three Beyonce
whether
fans.
you are or not, you would have been like, this is an incredible show. And I respect that. But who else do we know that went to the show? Jay Slayer was at the show, getting his Beyonce on.
I know a bunch of women on my timeline were there, and I saw a bunch of homies, couple of homies from Baltimore took their daughters. It was like their daughters' first concerts. You know what I mean? So they were. It was dope. I saw.
I'm not mad at that.
Saw a woman tonight who did a recap, and her outfit was just shiny silver. And I just said, "Oh man, this is what you look forward to post 30." You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna spend the money for the tickets. You're gonna get your girls to go with you. You're gonna be in Club Beyonce or Club Renaissance, whatever it is, because we're not paying to be in the cheap seats.
Yeah,
and this is what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to anybody who had that experience.
it's I was just talking to a friend of ours who lives in LA now, and she has 3 dates coming up in LA sometime in the beginning of September. But actually, they had to reschedule one of her dates because the LAFC game, which was scheduled against Miami with Messi playing, LAFC has their own stadium. However, because Messi is now coming, they moved that game to SoFi Stadium, which is where Beyonce would have been performing. So now she's actually performing 2 days in a row, and then it's the LAFC game, and then she goes to the day after that again. She was supposed to do 3 days in a row, but because of how big Messi is, LAFC decided to move that game to SoFi Stadium, and they had to bump Beyonce's concert one day. I'm sure she's okay with taking a day break between the shows.
They live out there.
Yeah.
Oh, they do live out there. You're right.
Yeah, so
I'm not mad.
I forgot about that. But
LA
I was just saying to say that how big Messi phenomenon is in America right now.
doubt.
That they
There's
decided to move from a 20,000 seater stadium, which is, I'm assuming it's about that big, just because soccer stadiums in America, like Audi Field and whatnot, is about 17 to 20,000. They moved that shit to fucking SoFi Stadium, which is, what do you think that is? 50, 60,000 people?
Yes, it's about 50, 60, because it's where the Rams play, I believe.
Yes, so, it's where the Rams play. Exactly.
But the thing with LA just got a lot going on right now. There are strikes. I believe 11,000 people were striking.
You talk about the writers, SAG, and all that.
No. This was people from hospitality industry, hotels.
Oh wow, I didn't know about that.
In addition to
Hollywood
SAG writers and the Hollywood and stuff like that. Yeah, so this is people who are like hotel workers, clerks, because they just feel like there's inadequate staffing in these places. So LA has a lot going on.
Why are they beefing? We don't know.
They want proper. I believe something was about staffing, is what I saw. Is that they want adequate staffing. Wow! In breaking news, Ecuador presidential candidate Fernando Villavicencio assassinated at campaign event.
Oh shit!
Wow!
You just don't think things like this happen in 2023, which is crazy.
He's a candidate though, and
he was campaigning.
He was.
This update came through 8 minutes ago.
I'm gonna go ahead and say you should look at whoever he was running against. Would be my first suspect.
An opposition candidate, Ecuador's upcoming presidential election. Fernando,
the current president probably had him iced.
That's right. This is the third world.
Was assassinated at a campaign event Wednesday.
Oh,
he was shot dead. He was shot dead at a political rally at a school north of the capital, Quito. His campaign member said. That's it. That's the whole article right there.
I would. All fingers should be pointed at the current president of Ecuador. Rest in peace to my guy, man.
He's rocking another term.
Damn,
that president is not.
He wants this election to go by smoothly and without any sort of opposition.
God,
no
expense.
Fam, shit is real in the third world, kid.
No bullshit.
It's real everywhere.
Yeah,
but they go. They're
but it's really real out there. Yeah,
they're extra gangster in places like Ecuador, like that's some
Colombia
type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you don't think that's straight from movies. That's straight for
anime.
Out of movies. That's straight for everything that's not real. And the fact that people are getting assassinated in 2023 is just
presidential
incredible.
candidates
campaigning.
I picture my guy to have like a little beard and you know what I'm saying, be really off the people, kind of Steve Jobs kind of vibe. Like a good guy.
Nah, no beard.
Valencia. Damn, rest in peace.
Yeah, no. Rest in peace for sure. What's a podcast? I don't know if we said this is episode 219.
219. Going back to Beyonce, did you all see Hove was having brunch in Chevy Chase, DC over the weekend?
Hove was at a restaurant called Opal. It's probably got to be what's big in Chevy Chase, like Bethesda Row, all that kind of area.
No, it's not over there. This is in Chevy Chase, DC, just south of the circle, the border of Maryland,
Safeway, or
Connecticut.
Yeah, right where Safeway is, and Little Beast is right there.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's across the street from like the Safeway and all that.
Yeah.
There's a Starbucks on the corner.
Yep.
He went all the way like up north though. He's like all the way on the other side of town.
But he was probably renting like a big ass house up there, some Airbnb.
In Chevy Chase,
probably.
I think so.
I mean,
I think his family was staying in a hotel like Ritz-Carlton or something like that.
He probably got like a mansion Airbnb and just had
mansion.
People posted up all over the street like Secret Service.
Oh, y'all think that's what Beyonce does to stay in a hotel?
She got everything. She got a whole fucking team that travels with her. What does she need from a hotel?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You think that's the normal for going into another city is to get a crib?
I mean, if you travel with like a whole full security detail, why not get like a dope Airbnb? Which, if you got your kids and shit, which your nanny's gonna be there, all that, why not?
Maybe, yeah.
I think
never thought about
they
it.
got a house. I think
hotels too much attention. Somebody's gonna find out. Like Airbnb, like they travel like Hove travels like the president, dog.
Yeah, Hove travels like the president,
dog. He got blacked out SUVs with him everywhere he goes.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So he probably got a big ass crib with security detail all around that motherfucker.
God damn. I would have loved to have been in Chevy Chase and see Hove getting a red velvet cupcake from Opal. Like, yo, what are you doing?
Opal's like, yeah, they're doing numbers now.
Have either of you ever been there?
I haven't.
I haven't been there.
Have I been there before?
Let me go on their Instagram and see what
I'm gonna hold out for a little while.
I think I've DJ'd here before.
At Opal?
Wait, do you think they have DJs? This that type of spot?
No,
it's like Rose Bar, except they serve food.
I think Tom got me a gig here.
At Opal?
A private joint?
A private joint, yeah. I think this is it, yeah, because it was these white people that lived in upper Northwest, but they wanted to hear go-go.
What?
And they booked you?
And they booked Tom. And Tom was like, I can't do this. And he was like, yo, Jerome, do this. So they were all like, yo, we went to Wilson in the 70s and the 80s. Like, we should go to this, that, and the third. Yeah. Yeah.
This is so weird.
It's
and they wanted to listen to go-go?
It was like
Jerome played Baltimore House and just
nah.
You played a full go-go set for like 60-year-old white people.
It was 2 hour. It was a 4-hour gig, but they only ate. They ate and they danced for like 2 hours.
What does a room full of like 50, 60-year-old white people?
What were they dressed like?
Dancing a go-go.
They were dressed like they had money, right? Okay. Until they got turned.
They do have money.
Once they got turned, all the suit jackets came off and the rhythm went out the window. And all you can see is the watches were crazy, and they all live right there still. Yeah, like they all went to Wilson, and they're all just big money DC people, Chevy Chase, and like they're like, yeah, man, we weren't scared to be the only white people in the go-go back in the day, yada yada yada.
Yeah, you were. Stop it.
Okay,
it wasn't gentrified.
I was scared to go to the go-go now. All right, and that's not even me. But I think they also went to like. What's that one school that the Obama daughters went to? Sidwell?
Sidwell Friends.
So Sidwell used to have go-go's as well. You know
that's true. They
so
did.
All the private schools have go-go's. Yeah.
So they did.
So they weren't scared to go to those go-go's at their private school.
He mentioned to me going.
Those were actually popping though. Apparently.
Yeah, I've heard
sure.
I've heard those were good. I've heard
my wife.
He wasn't. They weren't at the Ibex on Sunday night.
No, they were not at the Ibex.
I don't believe
on Missouri and Georgia.
No,
I'll be honest with you. I've never been to the Ibex either, and
I've got to the Ibex and had to run out of there. There were shots being fired everywhere.
So
I don't think you were here when the Ibex was cranking.
No, Jerome. You were. It was already closed, but it closed down before 2000, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I'm looking at some of this food over here. They got a breakfast sandwich that looks official. It's a breakfast sandwich on focaccia
bread,
something like that, with scrambled eggs,
something like that,
arugula and fontina cheese. Oof, that looks fire. Look at that picture.
Yeah.
So what do we think Hove had over here? I'm looking here. I see Autumn follows Opal. Autumn, friend of the show, Soho House. I wonder if she just started following them before or after Hove
I mean,
was there or
you
not.
never know now if Jerome was
I mean,
doing what Gogo said.
Yeah, and Autumn is obviously one of the owners of Manifest, but very tapped in with food and that sort of stuff. So yeah, she probably. I'm gonna have to ask her next time I see her. Be like, yo,
Yeah. When did you start following Opal?
yeah, when did you start following Opal? Before or after
I
Hove?
need you to scroll through your gram real quick and tell me when you start. When they and did they follow you back?
Oh man, shout out to Autumn.
Shout out to Opal.
Shout out to Opal. They did it. They did it big with Hove in the building. That's got to be. That's got to be. I imagine. Do you remember when Obama went to the shop around the corner from the old Commonwealth, the little popsicle joint? What was it called?
Pleasant
Little-
Pops.
Pleasant
Pops. Remember when Hove went in there? I'm sorry, Obama went in there.
Nah.
Crazy.
Jerome, you remember that, right?
Insane.
Yeah, it was insanity, and I had just missed it. I
You
came
did.
there afterwards,
Just missed
and
it.
and apparently he went to a whole bunch of small businesses. Ended up at this bookstore in Petworth, right on Georgia Avenue as well, right by where the post office is.
Mm-hmm.
It's now like a beer garden around there as well. And he went over there. He went to Pleasant Pops. I want to say he walked over to the barbershop where
Eddie's barbershop.
yeah, I think did I make that up? I might have made that up, but in my mind, I feel like he walked over there to go say what's up.
Did Pleasant Pops move over there? Weren't they supposed to move over there?
I don't think they've opened back up, but yeah, they were supposed to move next door to Eddie's barbershop.
Yeah.
I hope they do move back, man. That used to be my spot for chai lattes and all that.
No doubt.
Yeah. Damn.
Episode 219. What's the podcast?
Shout out to the Carters.
Yeah, shout out to the Carters.
That's the name of this episode.
The Carters. We want to give a big shout out, and also just our sympathy and empathy goes out to the people in Hawaii
Crazy.
who are suffering from these the whole island wildfires, catastrophic Maui wildfires. According to CNN, a pilot who flew over the destination compared it to a scene from a war, with hundreds of buildings destroyed and areas burned to the ground.
Jeez.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's horrible.
What is happening, man? The
at
world
least
is
I think what's happening
nearing destruction.
is the Earth is fighting back, and
Yeah.
I think it's not going to be pretty, because it doesn't know how to be pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like the Earth has been scarred. It's boiling. You know what I'm saying? And you see it fighting back. You see the animals bumping into speedboats and knocking over ships and doing all kinds of stuff like that. And now some wind and some. My mom said it was like some brush fires, but everything was natural. They said it wasn't like a human dropped a cigarette or something like that. You know what I mean? So this is just nature's way of being like, yo,
they're giving us clues every day, man.
We're in charge for real. You know what I'm saying?
Or like y'all need to relax and like,
Yeah.
So
Climate
most of the
change is
fires
real,
on Maui were fueled in part by violent winds from Hurricane Dora, which was 800 miles away, and the fires have still not been contained. There's a city named Lahaina, and they said that it was a tourist and economic hub of 9,000 people is gone. So, you know what I'm saying? There's ways to help. I mean, it's just really sad. You know, it's crazy, man. I hope that it's seen as an opportunity to rebuild and not an opportunity to exploit, even though I feel like Hawaii's already been exploited by multiple different groups of people. So we'll see what happens moving forward. But shout out to Hawaii. If you got Hawaiian family, if you just are a citizen of the world, you care about other people out there, pray for them tonight before you lay it down.
For sure.
And I will move forward. Episode 219.
Damn. Shout
Episode
out to Hawaii,
219. Listen, man, we had a very, unifying moment. We had a sense of togetherness that had not happened in a long time. We had just an 8-hour, 12-hour Twitter winning streak for Black people.
Yes.
Montgomery, Alabama, believe there was a ship that was at a dock. The security officer asked the ship to move so that the bigger tourist boat could dock.
It was a commercial dock, and
Commercial
that
dock,
was a
yeah.
private boat, so he shouldn't have been there anyways.
That's right.
It actually was one of the oldest slave ports in Alabama,
That's right.
too, which is
That's
very like once they did the knowledge, it was disgusting how many slaves came in and out of that exact dock. So, nevertheless, the security officer is a black man. The ship that's not supposed to be where it is a ship full of white people who own they own like a mini mart and somewhere else in Alabama that people are killing on
known racists.
Yeah, known racists. Today
Fuck 'em.
came out that somebody heard him say the ER right before things popped off. So as a security guard is trying to do his job, he is confronted by these people who I would assume they were liquored up.
For sure.
At that next point, they become aggressive. And you know what I'm saying? There's women and men of all ages, shapes and sizes, who are now physically assaulting this man. And at one point, he's able to be a one-on-one with the guy.
Yeah.
My man just must have heard the instrumental to Bobby Shmurda Hot Nigga in his head because he took his hat, flipped it in the air, which is now.
He tossed it like a good 30 feet up in the air too.
I mean, Shmurda's
he
hat
was ready.
Shmurda's hat never came down.
Go.
Shmurda's hat never came down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So my man threw his hat in the air.
Signal.
And went crazy on them people. Right now, listen. I mean, it was 6-on-1 at one point. They're winning.
8-on-1, I thought they said.
Maybe even 8. Cool.
Yeah.
Right? Men and women. What happens? You see a 16-year-old kid.
Is that how old he is?
16 years old. Yo, my man.
Congressional Medal of Honor for this young man.
They got him on Instagram.
He swam over there.
But here's what I'm saying. They got him on Instagram. He's on the treadmill. The treadmill is going one way. He's facing the other way with the resistance. Like, this is what he trains for.
Yeah.
He trains.
Wait. What?
Yes. So he's
going. This kid's Instagram. I got to follow him.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure he's got 1 million followers by now.
I'm gonna be million.
So my man sent. They said he swam like 500 meters.
Yeah, yo, it was a lot. I don't even know how to swim. And I was looking at him, and I'm like,
you know what it was though? It wasn't him swimming. It was the ancestors swimming.
Yes.
The spirit got him across.
God got in him.
So now here's how you know he's not the kid to mess with, right? He swims. Now you got an extra 20 pounds of water on you.
You got to pull yourself
and
up.
You're gassed.
Pull yourself up. You're gassed.
You got to get out of the water, which is a feat on its own.
He got out with no problem though.
No
what
problem.
happens? He gets up, body slams a dude that's 150
suplex
pounds.
Them, belly to back. Suplex.
Bang, bang.
Took him
when
out.
I found out he was 16, I said, "Oh, this is the most beautiful thing ever."
Yeah,
he's amazing.
So give him a wrestling and
his parents raised him
swimming
right.
scholarship. Hampton
give
University.
His parents a medal.
No
Where's
doubt.
Hampton University.
His mother. Everybody.
I'm gonna tag Hampton University when this is all said.
Yeah, let's go.
So at one point, as the video,
did you see the names they were giving him though? That was amazing.
C Murder, SEA Murder.
They called him Aquaman. Aquaman.
Wait, I lost here. I can't hear nobody.
Can you hear me now?
Say it again.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we good.
There you go.
Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman. I saw that too.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Twitter was the best.
Twitter was the best. That must have been what, Monday on Twitter, Sunday or Monday on Twitter, man.
I think
it was incredible.
Monday.
Oh, so then once the commercial boat docks, they've now been watching the security man be assaulted. They see the kid you see 3 guys
skipping.
Enthusiastically.
Yo, they were waiting for this.
Now, when somebody skips, you should have started the boat and ran, because at that point you've already lost.
Yes.
They approached,
and you know they had been on that boat waiting.
Ready. They came. They were shirtless, shoeless, like they were ready to go.
You know what? There's a strong possibility. Do you think they knew how to swim? Because maybe if they did know how to swim, they would have jumped in the water and swam like the 16-year-old.
I think
either way, they were itching to get off that fucking boat.
They were itching.
They were ready.
So these 3 guys approached 2 guys on the boat.
Yeah.
My man just kind of leans on Cuz, bat catches him one time, and it's a brawl. It's a brawl. Yeah. You've got the women who are recording, giving the best type of commentary. Like, you know, each hit is like, ooh, get him. Now, my favorite part, and which is, you know, and my mother was happy for this, so I know I'm okay. My mom's an angel, right? She was happy. At one point, got knocked out. At one point, there was 2. At one point, it was a Royal Rumble for real.
Yeah.
And the two of the white guys tried to run up on like a woman or one guy by himself. What happened though is they ran up and then got surrounded by 5 guys at one time.
Yeah.
And
there was no way out.
They like stopped, saw it, and were like, uh-oh. And they tried to run back.
They tried to back up. They tried to back up and get out of it.
You already committed, buddy.
There was no way
you already
to go.
committed.
They said one of the white dudes just jumped in the water. They said he was like, I'm not even going for this. And the other one, they messed him up. They messed him up. So obviously the videos keep rolling. There was an older gentleman who looked like he was trying to take this dude's eyes out. He was just.
Didn't somebody hit him with the chair?
The chair was the best part.
At one point, a chair gets involved, and next thing you know, the chair
what a great weapon.
Connection like crazy.
Nah, he connected.
But the chair hit the woman in the red dress so perfectly. They said she is the mayor's sister.
Yeah, fuck her.
Yeah.
Bitch, get out of here.
Not the mayor, the governor, because the mayor's black. Actually, I'm sorry.
The fuck out of here.
And it was a beautiful just moment of
solidarity. You got to fight. Avengers got together.
None of the black people were charged, I believe,
which is great because homie with the chair, I saw they got him. He was the first one that got
him.
Cuffs put on.
They got him.
Yeah, but they're already. It doesn't matter. Like,
no, but what I'm saying is that he was doing this in the presence of police, so they got him first. But what I am happy to see is that there were no charges pressed against him,
no doubt,
brought against him. You know what I'm saying? So, so everybody's home, safe and sound. All the black people. I hope the white people are at the hospital.
They might be locked up.
They should be.
Yeah.
They should be for inciting a violence like this.
Well, now with the N-word,
it's a hate crime.
It becomes a hate crime.
It should be 100%.
So if I was everybody involved,
everybody heard it.
From this. What I'm saying
if I was every black person on that dock, you got to say I heard him say it.
You do.
Yeah.
They did say it.
They did say it, but everybody got to say they heard him.
Everybody out there heard it. That's why
everybody heard it.
Recording and everything. They probably got it on tape.
It's on tape.
I mean, there are videos that last anywhere from 30 seconds to 12 minutes.
Exactly.
Like there are full documents.
Because the first one I saw was when the fight started. But then the other videos, there was like another 3-4 minute video that came out that showed what had happened before that led to the altercation. So yeah, you're right. It all added up to like a good 9 minutes of excitement. But really, the great things kind of sort of happened after the videos came out. Like the very next day, you saw my guy with the T-shirt on. He already had a T-shirt made
with the chair.
With Shorty getting bonged in the head with the chair, and his caption was like, "On my way to Cracker Barrel." and then you also saw the reenactments. Did you all see the reenactments?
Some of those are kind of corny though.
Some of them were corny, but I saw one that was actually pretty funny. You know what? If I did that reenactment, they went a little bit too far. I would have cut that off like 45 seconds they went 45 seconds too long in the reenactment.
Just watch the real fight.
Yeah. Nah,
Over and over.
it was truly a work of art, and just it was great seeing people
What's the
come
16-year-old
together.
kid's name?
We gotta shout him
I
out.
don't. I'm not sure of his name,
Let
but
me see if I
I'm
can
pretty
go.
sure if you look through
16.
kid who swam,
Alabama.
kid who jumped off boat is right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. That's the white kid who died
Shit.
in Miami.
Doing that like challenge.
Yeah. Kid who jumped.
What's wrong with these people?
Alabama.
His name is Aaron. Only identified as Aaron.
Shout,
He ain't
shout
even
out
got a
to
last
Aaron.
name. I love him. I
Shout
love
out
They
him.
to
said,
Aaron.
New angle shows Aquaman team leap off boat to rush to help. Black Aquaman.
I love it.
Man,
And none of those people knew each other. Like everybody,
No,
like
yeah,
all of the
yeah,
black men
Nobody
that were
knew
out
each
there,
other. That's
nobody
how it
knew
needs
each
to
other.
be, man.
that was
Yeah.
an amazing moment for unity.
Yeah.
People of all ages were excited. Bella watched it. My mom watched it. It just was an incredible moment for the people. You know what I'm saying? And so we will do that. What we forgot to because we kind of just jumped right into things. We did not hear about Abdul. Abdul got flued out.
Wait,
Flown
what?
out.
Abdul got flued out. Yeah,
No,
he
that
got
did
flued
never
out.
happen.
He's a baddie.
Relax.
got
Hey, yo.
flued out.
He got flued out.
No. I
Cincinnati.
flew by myself.
That's what they all say. That's what they all say.
It's what
Nevertheless,
they all say.
Abdul
got
was out
flued
there. Good baseball seats, right? You weren't sitting in the cheap seats. You
They were
behind,
great seats. That's true.
a little flew out action.
That's some
I
flued
did-
out.
I
That's
did-
some
I
flued
did-
out behavior right there.
I did go to Cincinnati for the first time for my man Matt's Bigger Than Sneakers charity event, which also kicked. This was my first time in Cincinnati. Y'all ever been?
Nah.
Cincinnati's cool, man. I like it. Dope city. The people are really nice.
They got good food.
Food was pretty damn good.
Okay.
And so Matt is the owner of Corporate, which is a sneaker store out in Cincinnati, and I've known him since I actually met him at Sneaker Friends in Atlanta in 2009, which was a event thrown by what's my man who's the DJ down there, Greg Street. Greg Street is a big sneaker dude and used to have this event in Atlanta every year called Sneaker Friends. And I went down there. We became cool, and it's the owner of Corporate and has a charity called Bigger Than Sneakers that gets funding in to help kids out in the city of Cincinnati with computers and programs in place to help them do well in school and kind of excite the youth in creative programs and things of that sort. So this was their weekend. They also had a sneaker ball on Saturday. I got there on Friday, got to see my man go to the Reds game and throw out the first pitch, which was very exciting. Yeah, man. And I just kicked it there till Sunday, came back on Sunday. But sneaker ball was amazing, man. Corporate really does it out there big, man. They are
the shop out there.
They are the shop out there. Not only that, but they are really for the community. They're really a part of it, and they're super active. Like the mayor was at the sneaker ball. They got like a key to the city, or got a day named after them in the city of Cincinnati.
That's fire.
Yeah, so all these things, they do a lot of charity work, and yeah, it's definitely inspiring to see things like that happen and what people do for their community and for their city. So it was dope. But Cincinnati was a vibe, man. I had a good time out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Got to see the shop and salute to Corporate. They also have an airship collaboration coming with Jordan Brand. September 8th is when they drop. Yeah, and Matt actually unveiled them at Sneaker Ball, wore them to the event as well. And
You got a pair of those?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't leaving without them.
You got them?
I did. I got them. Corporate got them. That's right. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Matt. Shout out to Bigger Than Sneakers. Shout out to Corporate and everybody I met. And shout out to his beautiful family as well. And yeah, man, I had a great time.
Hell yeah.
I'll go back. It is the Midwest. One thing I did not realize was, imagine being in Georgetown. Let's say Cincinnati, downtown Cincinnati is Georgetown, and you cross over the Key Bridge and you are in Kentucky.
And
Covington, Kentucky.
Is Cincinnati like a big city, like skyscrapers and stuff?
Yeah, like, skyscrapers and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, everything like.
And does shit crack off like downtown, or is it like you're like in like an area?
No,
like
it pops off.
Type spot? Okay.
It pops off out there. I didn't hit up any spots like clubs or anything, but I did try to go. Not try. I did go get food from whatever was open. I found like their yums, and
well, you was in the hood at the carryout.
I was at a carryout, and it was a Philly cheese. It's called 13th Street Alley Window. And it's a Philly cheesesteak spot that's a window, and you go in there. So I did pull up there, and it's like in their version of H Street, or maybe U Street would probably be a better comparison.
Okay.
Like there was a lot of bars and clubs and people going and walking in the middle of the road, and you know what I'm saying, and all that.
That's sick.
Yeah, so I did go by there and get food, and then took that shit right to my hotel. And
did you have them make your Yums special chicken sandwich?
I didn't. I got a chicken cheesesteak, and I tried to get it made as close as possible to Yums with the same ingredients that I get in my Yums chicken sandwich. And it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So
Word.
Yeah, shout out to Cincinnati, man.
Yeah, shout out to Cincinnati.
You been out there, Rome?
Nah, just to the airport one time. That's about it. But
the airport is actually in Kentucky.
Airport's in Kentucky. Yeah. So, Cincinnati. I mean, the Midwest is what it is.
It is very Midwesternish. You know what I'm saying? You do realize you are in the Midwest.
I feel like the Midwest, like the traits of the Midwest, are like 10 minutes in any direction from downtown, and you're like in the country. Like in the burbs, like
for
literally
sure.
10 minutes,
5 minutes,
like
5 minutes out of the city.
One direction, probably east will be the hood. East or south, always the hood. You can always guarantee that. 10 minutes you'll be and in the Midwest, they don't have sidewalks, right? Like it's just like they don't have backyard fences. It's just like depression.
Oh, you mean in the suburbs? They don't?
Yeah, in the suburbs, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just like depression, because this is where your dreams go to die, because you're in the Midwest and you're like 32 years old. And
tell us how you really feel,
still trying to be like a high school quarterback. You know what I mean? Like it's just. I've been to Cleveland. I've been to the Chi, obviously. Been to Milwaukee. Been to St. Louis. I don't know if Minneapolis counts. Been to Minneapolis. Have I been to Kentucky anywhere?
You've been to the airport.
I've been, yeah, maybe. I think I've been to Oklahoma.
You've been to Oklahoma?
Been to Texas. Yeah, I've been to.
What the fuck you doing in Oklahoma? You DJ'd?
No. I'm sorry. I was in Omaha, not Oklahoma.
Okay. So that's even worse.
Yeah. You DJ'd out there?
When I had a job, the last job that I had, we had to go to training in Omaha, Nebraska.
What was your last job?
I was the supervisor.
Before we knew you.
I was a supervisor at a group home.
Oh shit!
That's
the whole.
I remember that.
I remember that. I don't know if I knew Jerome at that point.
I don't think I know him, but I remember that.
Were you also working at Commonwealth a little bit? Or
it was like right as things beginning of Commonwealth was the end of my day job, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And Yeah, so I've been to a lot of places in the Midwest, and yeah,
With that job.
in general, just
Okay.
like, but that's why they consider it a
All
flyover state. Like I DJ'd in Minneapolis, DJ'd in Milwaukee, DJ'd in Chicago, was in Omaha, DJ'd in Texas.
Chicago kind of feels a little
I
bit
just
like
was
it
in
should be part of
Tennessee.
the East Coast.
I was just in Tennessee. I just DJ'd Nashville.
Yeah.
How was that cracking?
Yeah,
Yeah, we talked about it over here.
Different out there.
I remember.
Yeah.
Different out there. I don't know if that's considered the Midwest. It's kind of like maybe
No, that's
South.
the South.
Yeah,
For
but
sure.
nevertheless, man, I feel like the Midwest is just that's why it's called flyover states because
Yeah.
it's just saying what's there. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like shout out to anybody who's listening is gonna
Shout out to you if
right,
you
be
live
upset.
there.
Yeah, shout out to you if
Yeah.
you live there. If you live there your whole life, go take
Shout
a
out
trip
to
somewhere
corporate.
else.
Yeah.
But and listen, I'm from Arizona. Arizona it might be considered a flyover state too, but it's also very, very cracking. You know what I'm saying? Like
Everywhere's cracking if you're plugged.
but Arizona's really cracking. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to corporate. I need some you know what shoes I really want now? You know,
Tell me.
you, man. The Gucci Gazelles. The Gucci Gazelles
Fam.
are looking real.
Oh, I've been
real-
watching them on StockX. I set a bid. I'm hoping somebody.
Oh no.
Hits.
Which ones?
Honestly, I want the pink ones.
I
pink
want
with
the
the
pink
cup
ones
bottom.
and the blue ones.
Just get them.
Joyce,
it's a lot of
1500.
bread, bro.
So
It's a lot
what?
of bread.
Nah.
Ain't nobody got that type of money for
I
one
just
pair of
bought.
sneakers.
I just had to buy.
For a pair of gazelles on top of that.
I'm
I had
just
about-
saying, if you really want them, get them.
I mean, I want them, but I'm also
I do
smarter
want
than
them.
that.
Yeah.
Because I just bought a plane ticket to Atlanta,
There you go.
LA.
That's
and
Did you
the train
see
ticket
somebody wearing them that made you be like, "Yo, I need to get those"? What
I saw
happened? What,
this kid
what-
just had a fit on, and I was like, "Oh, it's kind of crushing." You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, pause.
Nah, I mean, we all need inspiration. You know what I'm
that-
saying?
I feel you.
So
yeah.
like, because I didn't
People say
consider
that
that.
about me all the time.
I didn't consider that collaboration.
That was somebody you follow on Instagram, or that was in real life.
No, I just I watched a lot of YouTube, and it just was
Some
randomly.
kid on YouTube.
It's a guy from PG County actually, who lives in New York. He's like a stylist.
Oh, okay. Shout out to him.
And so
DMV.
he was on. I think he was on. You guys watch the People's Gallery?
Nah, what's that?
The People's Gallery is a dude on Instagram who goes crazy interviewing like celebrities and regular people. I'll send y'all
About what they're wearing?
About what they're wearing.
Oh man,
So I
he
think-
took the idea. Is he a white guy?
Nah, he's black. His name's
Oh,
Maurice.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
So it's like
And
fits
he's
from
the
street.
he's the one from PG County.
No, the guy. I think the guy he interviewed was from PG County.
Okay, word.
And so
It's
I
like
just
fits from the streets. Okay.
Yeah, but he's the little more lively than Fits from the Streets.
Okay.
Like, Fits from the Streets kind of I feel like he mumbles a little bit, and this guy is like
Mm.
big, and he's over the top with it, but
He's
it brings
very
out
a lot
but
of
it
energy.
brings out the person. Like all of a sudden they were from like, oh, I just do this song. They're like, yo, I'll put this on. You feel what I'm saying? So it's dope.
Mm.
So yeah, those pink Gucci Gazelles are 1,500 right now.
No, they're real nice.
But we got Gazelles at the shop today too. So
I saw those too. I went by the shop today.
I might have to like sacrifice. You know what I mean?
You guys got the pink ones too. Pink and
yeah.
blue.
Just
They're nice.
take the regular ones for like a test drive, and if like you really love
No,
them,
no, Gazelles are
and jump out
amazing.
there.
Probably some of
Yeah.
the most comfortable Adidas that are out there, and they don't really crease. I'll be honest with you. Every Gazelle I have, I can do squats in them, like you know what I'm saying, and nothing happens. That quality on them is fire. That suede that they use, or whatever it is, new buck, whatever. Them shits is dope, man. I'm a big fan of Gazelles. It might be my top 3 Adidas silhouettes.
top 3.
Yeah.
Wow, nah.
If you look at the gram, I just sent the
People's Guide.
the page. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Word.
The
Amazing.
pink ones are dope. I like the ZXs, the Gucci ZX Adidas. Those are fire.
Yeah, when you get a second, just look at dudes, man. He's very animated, but it's dope. It's dope. It just brings out the people out of their shell. You know, it's a lot of celebrities,
Oh,
regular
shit.
people.
This guy, Maurice Kamara, he might be Sierra Leonean. Okay. Kamara is a very, very popular, it's like Smith in Sierra Leone. So that this is a wow. I didn't know that.
Follow him.
You know him is Jerome or
Nah, I don't know. You know the gram. You know how the gram just be like suggesting
okay.
people for you.
Oh, he's got
But
the mayor of New York on his thing.
because he's
On his
blown
page.
up. Like he had Meek, and when he had Meek, it went crazy for him.
Yeah, this is a fits it from the street type of page. Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing. Word. All right, and I hope he is Sierra Leonean. Or if not, I hope he's West African. If he's not Sierra Leonean, could
Yeah, I mean
be-
he interviews a lot of regular people, but it's almost like he the Meek one just sent him above and beyond. And like he's got like just I mean I don't know where Fits from the Streets is based out of.
he's based out of Philly in New York.
Okay, yeah, this guy's based out of New York too, so he's just going absolutely
Yeah.
crazy with it.
Yeah, I don't know how long this kid has been around, but Fits from the Street, I first met in 2020 at Commonwealth, actually, of
Oh,
all
wow.
places. And I was with my kids and we did it. But really nice guy, man, and you know he was just kind of sort of starting out at that time, and and I mean where he is now is absolutely amazing. He's doing, you know, red carpets for award shows, and he's being brought out by, you know, Live Nation at all these tours and different places, and he gets to do like celebrities, and you know it's the same sort of thing. He gets to be in these sort of places. It's a very, I didn't listen to any of the audio from the People's Gallery, but it's the same sort of vibe. So listen, shout out to both of them, and I think that's dope.
Yeah, I mean it's just like a using social media to really get it going. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
like
Taking
these
full
guys,
advantage of it.
right? This guy, People's Gallery, has got Pharrell as his top pinned tweet. He's got Mos Def, Uzi. He just got
let
who
me
else?
see who my guy Fitz got.
Kaytranada, Westside Gun is in there.
Oh, he got
Juvenile,
everybody.
Rick Ross.
Yeah, he got everybody.
Yeah, he got he's the
Let's
go-to
see,
guy.
Fitz got Snoop Dogg pinned. He got a Snoop Dogg. Yeah, I mean he's got a lot of people. Moneybag Yo and Bernice Burgos,
Who's that?
Wiz Khalifa,
You don't want to
Too
know who she
Short.
is.
He said,
G
"You don't wanna
Herbo.
know who she is."
Desi Banks. I mean, yeah, I mean he's got a bunch of celebrities, man. He
They
got
both do.
Currency on there,
They both have equal amounts of celebs.
Yeah.
I think People Gallery
Jason Cash. You know,
People Gallery might be a little more in the fashion world though. You know what I'm saying?
I think so. I mean, People Gallery looks like it's a little bit more established and maybe been around for longer. They have a lot more followers, and you know they got a blue check and all that. So
that might just be dependent on who they interact with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
if you got Pharrell as your top tweet, you're gonna have a lot of followers. So, nevertheless, get us on there at the next in-store event. It should be good.
Yeah, come holler at us, People's Gallery. I hope you're Sierra Leone. I'm about to message and be like, "You're not Salomon?"
Yeah.
Question mark.
How about you just save that for the comment section of this post and then look at the page too. You feel what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I'm gonna just throw the flag at him.
Yeah, what's the
Green, white, and
podcast
blue.
episode 219, the Carters.
Carters.
Excuse me. So I have truly been kind of perplexed and a little maybe like I don't want to accept it, but I feel like the 50 years of hip hop thing is a very New York thing. I feel like we haven't seen enough representation in other places.
Okay.
Like DC, I don't feel like it's enough 50 years of hip hop events. Like
I know they got one coming up this Saturday.
Saturday, I know it's the African American thing, but New York's having them everywhere. And I get it, it's New York, I understand it, but
I'm gonna go. Let's go on Saturday. Let's go support.
I have 2-day parties. I can't do it.
Oh.
But
I'll go on Saturday.
Let's go. Phil Ade's doing it too. He's in.
Where's it at?
Lincoln Theater on U Street.
Oh no! Oh, so there's that one, but there's also the African American History Museum.
Oh yeah, there's one at the African American History Museum.
Yeah,
Smithsonian joint. Yep.
Is that at night or during the day?
No, that's a day party.
We need a
We hit
invite or
both.
something, or
I saw Cousin B and Miss Her were there.
oh wow. Okay, we got to hit up Cousin B then.
Yeah, he's DJing. So, but I just say that to say, obviously, New York has been having a ton of different
Yeah.
50 years of hip hop events. I haven't even seen that many in LA. I follow a decent amount of people from LA either.
I mean, that's what you would expect from New York anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like being the birthplace
but,
of hip hop, of course
you
they're
know,
gonna have
with-
the most events.
You also have a ton of New Yorkers in LA, so you would figure that they would have some
They would
sort
get
of
it together.
They
get
all
it
flew out.
together.
They all been flying out to New
I
York to
think
go
they're
to
flying
one
back
in
to
New York.
So there is
Yeah.
one this Friday in New York that looks like it's like the grandest
Yeah.
event ever. Yankee Stadium.
You gonna
Yeah.
be there, Abdul?
I am. I am.
I talked to Abdul earlier this week, so today's Wednesday. It's had to be Monday. Abdul was not sure if he was going to make it.
That's
He
right.
wasn't getting the love from the team that he thought he should be getting. You know, he felt a little ostracized, little outcastish. Here we are Wednesday night. He's smiling like, I'm in there. Y'all go watch my gram.
Y'all
At
gonna watch
this
my
point-
gram.
At this point,
I'm not laughing
we're
like
back
that.
to. At this point, we're back to don't share. Abdul.
Don't share Abdul. It's
Yeah,
that time of
don't share
the time of the
Abdul.
episode.
The Sultan
Um,
of Self.
You might as well just wear the list Air Force Ones while you up there.
Yeah. The Sultan of Self. Don't share Abdul. Now back, people. Abdul, tell us about how you're gonna.
You got gigs. You're not even willing to go to the
I'm
50
not.
year anniversary joint that's here in the city.
They're not cutting me no
You're
check.
definitely
so
not going to
this
go
is
to the
it.
one in New York and give up Abigail on Fridays and Heist on Fridays.
I haven't done Abigail in a minute, but you're right. I'm not doing that. So it's all good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually going to New York tomorrow, and I'm gonna be back on Saturday though. I want to go to the events over here on Saturday. I got stuff to do, but yeah.
I think I'm gonna go see Jadakiss tomorrow night.
Yo,
you trying to
I
see
wish I was
Jada?
here for that, man. I would love to see Jadakiss.
Yeah, Rome. You want to
Yo.
go see? You want to go see Jada tomorrow night at Howard Theater?
Maybe. We got Darling Nikki though. So
That's early.
You
Doors
go
are at
before.
8:00. Doors are at
Yo,
8.
and then you
We'll
take
see.
Kiss with you to Darling Nikki.
No doubt.
Potentially.
I mean,
We'll see.
Howard
Yeah.
Theater's done at like 11:30, dog. It's a wrap.
Early, even before
Yeah,
that.
I
Yeah.
know.
10:30, I think
We'll
they
talk
have
about
a
it
limit.
tomorrow.
And it's walking distance
It's
to where you
walking
got to
distance,
be.
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
you're
I
there.
know.
You're
You
already
skip.
there. Already.
You
You're
can
already
skip
there.
there, literally.
Yeah, you're already there.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
I'm a little bit salty. I'm missing that because I haven't seen.
I'm
Kiss
salty that
perform.
he's doing it. I mean, not that I'm salty he's doing Howard Theater, but it's not even sold out yet. And it's
Fam,
Howard
because
Theater.
nobody knows about it. I'll be honest. Until you told me today, I did not see anywhere that Kiss was going to be at Howard Theater.
Yeah.
The only person that I saw that I knew Kiss is going to be at Howard Theater is Kingpin Slim, because I believe he's opening for him.
Yeah, because honestly, if there was a demographic of somebody who should be on that algorithm, it would be 100% me. Even if it's a sponsored post or something like that, I should be getting that.
Do you follow Howard Theater?
I don't, but I follow Kiss.
Yeah.
And
But he's
you
not.
would think-
He's not going to promote that.
No, but the way these
The
algorithms work when you're doing a
The way they work, but they're not working.
apparently not. That's not the way they're supposed to work.
Yeah.
Is you pick out a demographic and then
Yeah.
Instagram or Facebook looks up the people that are already associated with this artist that you're putting on a sponsored ad
Yeah.
and feeds his fans, especially.
I
if
don't
they're
think
in
there's
this
no.
area.
There's like you said. There's no one promoting it on the internet.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This promoter, whoever brought Kiss in here, is just looking to lose some money.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I don't know why he's
Yeah.
not like at the anthem or something.
Well, because I mean, it goes by the promoter that's bringing you in,
No, for
right?
sure. You go for the bag.
if it's
You go
Kiss,
wherever.
if it's Kiss doing his own show, and he was going to promote it, right? And it would be in wherever he thinks he could fill up, maybe an anthem, yeah. But if this shit is not even sold out at Howard Theater, then what are we really talking about?
Even better show. It's like a private concert.
Exactly. So going tomorrow and it not being a lot of people might actually end up being beneficial to you
Hell yeah.
because you get a more intimate show. I don't know how intimate you want to get with Jadakiss, but
Jay to
Hey,
the
yo.
wall.
I'm just-
Whoa. Well, episode 219, What's the Podcast? We are going to shift gears right there. um, I believe Abdul has just found out about this um, Steven Seagal reggae song, and he would like to share the his.
No, I just thought it was funny. I don't know if you guys, being the music guys that you are, knew about Steven Seagal being part of this fucking reggae song in 2004 and doing it and singing in a, I don't even know what kind of accent that was, because it wasn't a West Indian accent, but it was
Patois.
attempting to be.
He's the singer of the band.
Yeah, bro. You've not seen that?
Nah.
Oh my god.
Send me the link.
It's somewhere on Instagram, but we can just pass over that. It was really, really bad.
Yeah.
And Steven Seagal is a fucking asshole. Wasn't he in like North Korea, like hanging out with Kim Jong-un, something like that?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, so was Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, fuck Dennis Rodman too.
Yeah.
He's a weirdo. Like we all know that.
He was the first weirdo.
Yeah. Before it became the in thing for these motherfuckers. Yeah.
Whatever.
I think Rodman was just very early with.
He was weird,
not caring.
Yeah, he was weird,
right?
but
he was early with the clout chasing though. Like he knew, like, yo, I'm gonna do all of this to
just to get it.
He would have definitely killed it on social media if they had social media.
He would crush it.
Yeah, he would have.
They had social media. What was that? 25 years ago, 25,
maybe more.
Maybe 30 years ago. 30 years ago, he would have crushed it.
Yeah, 30 years ago, he seemed like he wasn't doing all that. He might have just been quietly weird, like without the world knowing.
Yeah.
But once like the dresses came into play, and then it was just a lot of makeup. Makeup and the hair colors changed.
He was still
at that
balling
point.
on
It was he was a monster on the
court. But the thing about it, like Eddie just said, he was still hooping. If he's still getting
balling on.
If he's getting you 24 rebounds a night and playing defense against your favorite player, who
come up wearing whatever you want, but
Phil Jackson's not gonna say shit.
He didn't.
He was bagging
Chuck
all the
Daly
bad
wasn't
joints.
saying shit.
He was like bagging all the bad joints from that era too.
He was. Madonna, a bunch of
all
people.
of them.
Shorty Carmen Electra, remember
all
her? She used to be fire.
All of them.
Carmen Electra was on what was she on, MTV or something like that?
Probably so.
You don't remember her?
Yes,
she was a VJ.
Yes. No, I know exactly who she is.
Oh,
I'm not sure if she was on MTV. She probably was.
She was fire.
Yeah, for sure.
God damn. I mean, there was like some VJs like that were just legendary back in the day. Rachel from BET, Caribbean Rhythms. You remember her? Do y'all remember her?
Of course.
Rome, did y'all get her in Arizona?
Yeah, BET was just 3 hours behind.
But do you remember Rachel from BET?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Rachel. Her younger sister is a really good friend of mine.
The best part of that was, so like if y'all had, I don't know, Rachel came on at 5 p.m. here or whatever, it was like 2 o'clock in Arizona. So it's perfect. Like in the summertime, like
that's even better.
It's too hot to be outside. We can just watch videos all day long. It's perfect. Yep. Speaking to my other point, tonight in New York City, 50 Cent at Barclays, Rakim and Big Daddy Kane at Lincoln Center, Wu-Tang Clan in Queens somewhere, and Danny Brown, JPEG Mafia at Pier 17. Nuts.
Danny Brown, like Detroit Danny Brown?
Yeah, Detroit Danny Brown.
He still does music, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well,
yeah, man, that's a lot of activities happening.
That's cracking, bro.
Yeah.
I wonder if the Jada thing has anything to do with like the 50 years of hip hop.
I mean, they'd be smart to put it on there, but is it truly affiliated? I mean, we'll never.
Nah.
I mean, who's the affiliation with? It's not an organization, right? I would have labeled it as that and sold it.
Amazon is taking. If you look at a lot of the commercials that they're pushing on TV, it's like 50 Forever is how Amazon's referring to it.
Oh, right, because they had a music series that was they were doing in New York. They had the Clips actually performed there. They had what's my man? Jeezy was in it, as well as Rick Ross, and all these people performed it. Every week, I think they were doing something, and they were streaming it live on Amazon Prime. Yeah, that's tight. I mean, I wish I wasn't missing Jada Kiss out here, but I'll catch him on the next one.
Yeah, it's all good. What's the
Jadakiss is
podcast
my size
episode?
9 nemesis. He's also a size 9 out there, and he's a sniper.
Episode 219, the Carters. If you look at the sneakers app, I believe is there a countdown with a ticker on there
For what?
For the Kobe,
for the
Hirachis.
Kobe.
Oh
Hirachis.
shit!
Yeah.
They drop tomorrow. Are you trying to get those?
Probably not.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I can make a call then.
Are you trying to get those?
Set you up.
Are these aren't the black and varsity purple Hirachis? Is that the ones?
Yeah.
Nah.
They're the Lakers colors.
Nah,
Kobe used to wear those.
This is different though.
No, that's what comes out.
It's the one.
These right here.
Nah. Hold on for a second. Look at the link. The link is a low top sneaker.
No, that's not right. Where's the link?
Right there on the screen.
That's on Hypebeast, though. That's not on Sneakers app.
But it says the shoes will be unveiled on Sneakers live from the archive August 10th.
Let me see here.
That might be like a shock drop or something. I don't.
Oh, that's definitely a little bit different. That's something from his archive, yeah. So
Right,
it's gonna be they're gonna bring back an old Kobe shoe.
Let's go.
However, they're also dropping the Hirachis Kobe used to wear. They just brought back the white, purple, and black colorway, and this one is the black ones that they're bringing out.
I'm gonna sit these out. I'm okay without these.
If I'm to get one, I'm gonna get the Hirachis.
The Hirachis are fire.
The Hirachis are fire.
I just don't like Laker colorway, to be honest with you. But that's
I'm good on these.
I'm waiting for the original ones, the black with the blue, to come out. That's what I want. The ones, what was it, Chris Webber and all them was wearing them.
We'll see. Oh, those dunk. Oh no, those dunks.
Oh no, they are on Sneakers app. They're live from the archive.
That's what I was trying to tell y'all.
Yeah, 5 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah.
The Hirachis are?
Nah,
both of them. Both of them.
But
both of them.
archive
All right.
ones are 5 o'clock tomorrow.
But they don't have a picture of the archive ones. It just says coming soon from the Kobe.
Oh shit! How are they gonna do it? It's gonna be a raffle, probably.
5
Now that
5
they announced it, yeah.
We'll see what happens. If you score them, please leave it in the comments. We would love to see who's able to, as Nike starts this whole process again, of just breaking people's hearts.
God damn.
We'll see what's good. In other sneaker news,
The Alpha Forces.
social status phone posits are here. We talked about it earlier, but
Yeah.
they're here.
What Alpha Force is the Billie Eilish joints?
All of them.
I got those. I ended up hitting on
The Billie Eilish ones.
Yeah, I bought a
You
pair.
can get it. You can get them right now on Sneakers app.
Yeah.
They're fire.
I like the white and red pair, and I was gonna get the normal pair, and then I was like, I might as well wait for the Billie Eilish pair.
What's the
'Cause
normal
There's nothing
pair?
different on it. That pair already came out, the white and red one.
Oh, but you can still get that. But is this a specific colorway for her? Or they had that colorway.
No,
back in
it's
the
the
day?
same exact colorway. I think the insole just says Billie Eilish on it or something.
The white and black ones.
White and black and white and red.
Oh, the white and red is Billie Eilish also.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it looks exactly like the one that pair
Is
that
it
just
more
came out like a
premium
few months
leather?
ago. I'm sorry?
Like a more premium leather or no?
Probably not. I haven't seen them in person, but
Yeah,
it's the exact same shoe.
yeah. The
I
gray
think
and
the
black.
label on the tongue might be different or something like that. That's it.
The black ones are fire.
Yeah. You like the black ones over the red pair?
I think at this age now, yeah, I probably would wear that. They're more wearable for me, but I like.
think so?
I like the red ones better. I just think that I
like
wouldn't
the
wear
red
them
ones
as
too.
much.
The white and red is it's the red swoosh
It's
just stands out a
nostalgic. It's
little bit better.
nostalgic.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
At this age, I just picked up I'm so excited now too.
Oh, let's hear it.
I got a Norse Projects beanie. It's like the best thing ever. I love it. It's not
Was it
Beanies,
like
beanies
the-
in the summer?
No. It's for the fall, but it's $32. Normal $80. And I've always liked Norse Projects. They've always had
Didn't
really
Commonwealth do a collab with them on a beanie years
collab.
ago?
I'm not sure. I think we carried them for a split second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for a split second.
You
I
just
think
got
it
like
was
the
a
regular
collab. It had
beanie.
like a little leather
Regular
patch
gray
right here.
beanie. Yep, that little patch. North Pride, them joints is official. They've been the gray
Are they
watch.
still around or?
They are.
What are they
Listen,
made out of though? Because sometimes them beanies be making my shit like mad itchy.
wool and cotton. So it's a
Okay.
regular joint.
Nah, this shit is official.
Essence
Where they based out of? Canada or something?
Sweden, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Essence sale is going strong with the 70% off.
Oh,
Where'd you
damn.
cop? That's where you got them from?
That's where I got it from.
Oh, I see it. That's where I'm on right now.
What's it called? Has a
Oh,
good
shit.
sale. Well, I can't say it's a good sale, but they have a sale.
$25 for the beanie.
Manifest got a sale.
Manifest. Big
Some of them
75% off
Some of
sale.
them pieces is all right.
Nah, them pieces is all right. You're right.
They don't have sizes and a lot of stuff though.
Yeah.
Like
I might have to go on Manifest website as soon as we're done here.
I went through 6 pages a day, and it just was like some of that.
How many pages? There was more pages to go too, right?
So many.
Yeah.
Damn.
So many.
I didn't even know they had that much shit because
No,
if you
they
go in
got
the
a lot.
but if you
of
go in the
shit.
store, they got like 3 things hanging up.
They got a lot of stuff, bro.
Yeah.
No, I feel you.
Yeah.
I just in the store you can't even tell they have anything.
Well, they got it.
So yeah,
No
I
doubt.
mean, other than that, Abdul, what's good with the TV?
What is good with TV? I'm watching this show on Paramount Plus called The Lioness. And it's on some CIA type shit with a whole bunch of people on it, actually. Actors that you recognize. Nicole Kidman is in it. Who else? Morgan Freeman. I think it has actually I haven't seen him yet, but he's somewhere in the cast. And what is Shorty's name, man? She was like she was one of the people in a Mission Impossible show. Zoe Saldana. You remember her? Do y'all remember her?
The
She's
name
fire.
sounds really
Absolutely.
familiar.
Yeah. Morgan Freeman is in it. Who else? A bunch of people. But it's essentially she runs a special ops group within the CIA, and they track down terrorists and shit like that. It's pretty good. I'm 5 episodes in. I'm fully caught up. Unfortunately, it's 1 episode per week, so I couldn't binge through the whole thing. I should have waited till all the episodes had dropped. But so I started that show, a really good. Check it out. And then I'm in the process of now watching the show on Netflix called Quarterback. It's a very much like it follows 3 NFL quarterbacks during the 2022 season. Patrick Mahomes, Kirk Cousins, and what's my man's name that was for Atlanta? Something Marcus Mariota or something like that. You know what I'm talking about, Jerome? Did I say his name right?
Yeah, you did.
Hawaiian dude, Mariota.
Yep.
And so he ends up getting canned by Atlanta at some point in the season. Kirk Cousins, it's a legendary season. They follow him around. They went like 13-1 or something like that and lost in the playoffs. They were fucking apparently, they were looking to the Minnesota Vikings to go all the way that last year, and they kind of fell short. But it's a little bit more than their football. I mean, they follow them through their lives and show how they're coming up with their family lives and kids and parents and religion and how all these things play a major part in some of these players' lives. It's very interesting. Patrick Mahomes obviously won the Super Bowl last year, so I'm at that episode now where he has just won the Super Bowl against the Philadelphia Eagles. And so, good show, really good show on Netflix. Check it out if you can. What else do I have coming up? Billions has already started again on Showtime, or is about to start, one or the other. But I'm gonna let that simmer, man. I don't like waiting every week for a new episode. I'll be honest. So I'm just gonna wait until the whole fucking season is aired, and then I'll watch all of it at one time. But now I do have Showtime. I'm looking for somebody to share their Stars password with me.
I gave you my Stars, didn't I?
Yeah, but your shit
it works. It works.
You back on?
Yeah, it's been back on.
You sure?
Yeah, because my card got compromised. They sent me a new one, so I didn't set up like the new payment.
I know, but did you go back and set it up now?
It's set up, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go back and log in then. Stars
Yeah.
it is. I'm good.
What a
So now
ball.
I have HBO. I got Showtime. I got Stars. Um, I have Fox. So I'm watching. Oh man, yeah. We should talk about the Women's World Cup. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning to watch Jamaica play Colombia Women's World Cup. And unfortunately, they weren't able to get past the round of 16. But what an amazing story for the Jamaica women's soccer team, man. They came from having start a GoFundMe just to make it to the World Cup to getting past the first round, tying with France, who was ranked, I don't even know, number 3 or something like that. Tied with them, they're ranked 43. Fucking fucked up Panama, and tied with Brazil, and ended up leading that group and moved on to the round of 16. Like it's a historic moment in Jamaican football. And so shout out to everybody on that squad, man. Shout out to my niece Cameron Simmons, who also plays for Jamaica. She's a 19-year-old sophomore at the University of Tennessee, and got a chance to represent her country on a world stage. And yeah, I was just excited seeing her out on the field, man. It was just amazing. And I'm excited for her dad, my man Gregory, who's also played for Jamaica, and his dad also played for Jamaica. So she comes from a long line of ballers. So it's in her DNA, dog. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be a star. And yeah, I mean, it just sucks that they didn't pass this, but it's all good. She'll be back next World Cup. She's only going to be 23. It's just getting started for her. Yeah. So shout out to Jamaica, man.
It's a beautiful thing. One time for our guy. Speaking of Jamaica, Black Arrow _FC.
Yeah, Black Arrow FC. What about him?
I'm just our guy. What's his name? Jay Ringo.
Yeah.
Just sent over
Irfan.
Imran.
Sorry.
Said Irfan.
God
Imran.
damn.
It's been a minute since we talked. That's why I said his name. I think for that. They got a commercial. Is this a commercial? Maybe.
Oh, the Nike commercial.
Yeah, Khadijah Buchanan. This is fire.
Who is she again?
I guess she plays for Black Arrow FC, which is from Jamaica.
So Black Arrow FC, I don't think is actually a team. I think it's just a collective of that do. I should look that up, man. But I don't think they're an actual team. But it's sort of a collective of Black people in the industry, because they do. Yeah, it's just a platform in the section of soccer and Black culture. So they actually had a big party here, MLS All-Star Weekend at Eaton, right after the game on that Wednesday. So a lot of Black coaches, and they highlight a lot of Black players, especially from smaller places across the whole United States and the Caribbean. So it's just a platform to just highlight a whole bunch of coaches. And because we're now seeing a lot of Americans turn to the sport, but because it's still a very expensive sport in America, you don't actually see a lot of Black Americans putting their kids into it, because for one, it's never been taught to people in you know what I'm saying? It's always been leaning more towards football, basketball, maybe even baseball.
Not too popular in the urban areas.
Yeah, it's never just been popular. Well, mainly because it's so expensive. It's always been,
and you have to have a big ass
sport.
field to play it too.
Well, and that's why you gotta pay to play, because you gotta have all this equipment, and you need to be part of a team. It's not like you can just go play pickup anywhere you want, like you can in a lot of other countries, right? So Black Arrow FC kind of highlights a lot of that. So shout out to them, man. That party was dope too, by the way. We had a good time.
Yeah, for sure. It was a busy night that night.
That's right. You were at Heist.
Still tired from that night, man. It was crazy.
Oh damn.
I was at Heist last night, man. I was busy in there last night too. It's crazy. Um, yeah, let's see. New music, nothing.
We should talk. We should talk about how you killed Heist at the Sunday party at the wharf.
Oh, let's talk about it. So basically,
Somebody said you took him to Mykonos with that shit.
took him to Mykonos. Yeah, you know I'm international, baby. So
Yeah.
International road. We got passport stamps.
Listen, I'm
UK,
back. I'm back next summer.
Italy, you know what I'm saying?
Already found a summer camp for Bella to go to next summer, and we're gonna hit that. We're gonna hit that. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna be over there.
We gonna hit that now, man.
But Heist is a club here in DC, a cool spot, and they did a party at the Wharf
Summer series.
in DC Summer Series, and there's like this room, there's 2 floors, sort of. I don't know. It's just a room that people can rent out building. So they have DJs outside on the balcony facing the water, and they have DJs inside. And this is the third one, the final one. I knew they said, "Ron, which one you want?" I said, "I'm gonna do the last one." And they said, "What time you want to play?" I said, "I'm gonna close it out.
I won't be the last one.
Last one, get there, boom, 5. Supposed to be there 5, got there 5:37. You know how it is. Pull up like my bad.
Who was DJing before you?
One of my homies, man, Anthony. He's cool. He's a good dude.
No big deal.
I got on and just blasted off.
Shut it down.
Yeah.
What do you play at a Sunday day party at the waterfront
with the Heist crew?
Which is the demographics of the.
So yeah, I mean you've been to Heist obviously, so you know the crews. And that's
is it the same crowd at the day party?
Same crowd, a little young, not as African American.
Yeah.
And so you give them some familiar house bangers,
very Euro vibes.
Then you transition to some Drizzy. They're all Drizzy.
Swedish house.
I didn't play any Swedish house, but I gave him that vibe.
Oh, is that that's the thing, right? I thought I'd heard that. Is there a genre? Swedish House?
Swedish House Mafia. Yeah.
Is that a name of a crew?
It's a crew.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah. So boom, you get I just kept the vibe, but I was moving through the music quickly, and it rained. So when it rained, everybody that was outside had to come inside.
And you were inside?
And I was inside. And I watched it happen. So it went from 200 350 real quick. And they couldn't go nowhere. It was raining so violently.
That's when you get lit.
Went bananas.
Yep.
Went bananas.
You're like, I know what time it is right now.
So a lot of good. My man Ali was in there. You remember Ali, Eddie?
Of course.
Ali was in there. He's a liquor rep now, so he kept it flowing. And a couple of the homies were around. And,
he kept it flowing when he wasn't a liquor rep.
True. I think that's why he's a liquor rep now. You know what I'm saying?
That's bad news.
But amazing. They already said, "Yo, next summer." I said, "I'm in here." Like I said, next summer.
Oh, this was the last one.
It's the last one. I said, next summer. I said, I don't want no like once. I said, I need all 3. I need to close out all 3 next summer. You know what I mean? They said, "Bro, we got it." I said, "I bet."
Okay.
At least the inside part.
Yeah, the inside part. Because the outside part was just like you're literally DJing for the water. You know what I'm saying?
So there's no people out there, like there's no deck below.
Yeah, no. There's no deck below. You're literally looking at the wall. You're DJing for Haynes Point.
You're DJing for people that are parked out there in their boats.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, so they changed it up then, because the first week I went, they actually had DJs in the front as well as in the back, and one inside. So Harry Hotta and Oz were doing it in the front when you're walking up. And they had a lot of people out there. They had like a little food section set up as well as bars set up. And so there were people vibing out there as well. You're talking about the back where you're on the water looking
just
at
facing
Haynes
the
Point.
water.
I was inside. So basically my back was against that glass wall.
Yes.
And the people were facing it. So we're facing 2 opposite directions.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, side note, Darling Nikki at Dewdrop, August 27th.
Oh, shit. I'm there.
Is there. You feel me?
I'm there. I got to get there early this time because I want to catch the whole, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the whole vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, man, I enjoy playing Heist. It's very much an Arizona experience. It's very much a big
young white college kids
that want to hear a little bit of hip hop, but they want to hear some up tempo house. They don't know what they want to hear, truthfully.
They want to hear it all.
They want to hear it all,
and they want to give you requests.
I turn them down often, a lot.
You got to put the cash out.
I didn't get no requests for that night though. which
Just be
was
like,
great.
right,
That
send me a
tape
cash app and write the song title you want me to play,
I don't want none of that.
and I think about it.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Very
Yo,
I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
I'm very much like, yo, you just walked in. Why are you making requests? Go
Or
find
like,
some
let me
girls.
do my fucking job.
I just
and
tell
go
them,
have fun.
every guy, I'm just like, yo, go find some girls. There's a ton of girls in here. Why are you talking to me?
Yeah.
They're like, there's that. And then the women, I'm just like, I'm gonna play it later. And they're like, well, when's later? I was like, the more you talk here, the later it gets played. And they walk away. So it works all the time. So
Did you meet anyone in there?
of course not. No. I don't think you understand. I don't know what your experience was there, but that place was a sweatbox. It was inside. We were all
Oh yeah, no, mine wasn't like that.
we were physically drenched as we walked out of there. So like when
I
we
just
walked
thought maybe
outside,
you just found like a little snow bunny for the summer.
I was working. I was just not on that. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
heist at my age now, these children could be my age, it's like
Yeah, I mean, they could be your kid.
could be your kid. Yeah,
Oh.
so
For
it's
sure.
just like,
They're like 23 years old. What are you gonna do with that?
they're like 19 for real. You know what I'm
For
saying?
real?
Like I mean, not for real, but
There's
there's always
probably
one
some
or two.
19-year-olds
Yeah, there's
in
one
there.
or two that slides in.
I did see some older people too, though.
Of course, there's always the guy who's 58
Yeah.
who's just like wants to hear the house music and does like this, and you know what I'm saying?
Fist pump it on.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, he's mad creepy. You know what I'm saying? But,
Yeah. I did
Yeah.
see some like I wouldn't say. Never mind.
But what I did like though was my name brought out some color. You know what I'm saying? So there was a couple of homies. My man John, who I went to college with, he was out there, and Wayne from Wayne and Tony, he pulled up, and everybody was just supportive. You know what I mean?
Bromar was in the building.
Pro Bar pulled up.
Yeah,
We
I was
ended up
about to
having-
come out there, man. As soon as I opened my front door to walk out, it was fucking pouring, and I was just
Yeah,
like,
fuck
You
that.
should have came out, man. We were out. It was a late one.
you know what? I would have still come out. My only thing was like, yo, how am I even gonna get there once I park my car? I'm gonna get drenched before I even get there. I couldn't find an umbrella. I was like, man, fuck it.
Gotta get that Vortex out.
We ended up all over DC. So I mean, you know,
Yeah.
next time we'll keep you updated because we were outside.
Yeah.
Like, my last stop of the night was Abigail. That's how late we were outside.
Oh damn, y'all was in the streets.
We were outside, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Everybody went everywhere with you?
Nah, just like me, Bromar. We ended up meeting Kibler at one point.
Abigail?
Nah, Kibler met us at Death Punch. Like, dude, we were everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We tried to go to Death and Company. Their fire alarm wouldn't stop going off. We ended up at Tiger Fork. We tried to go to Lamont Royale. That was not
Y'all were
open.
in the streets.
Then we went to Bossa. I never even been to Bossa before. Left Bossa, went to Death Punch. Left Death Punch, went to Decades. We were everywhere, bro.
We went to Decades?
Bro, we were everywhere.
Y'all went to the rooftop?
I didn't go into Decades because they wouldn't let me in my bag. So which I was like, oh, perfect time to go to Abigail.
Should have been like, I'm DJing.
I don't even care. I didn't want to go to Decades in the first place because of them steps.
That's what I was gonna say. If you went all the way to the rooftop with them steps, buddy, that's like
that's 70 calories right there.
Yo, facts.
Episode 219 was the podcast. We did it again. Shout out to my guy, always available. Hashtag Shooter Eddie.
Peace, y'all.
Don't share Abdul.
Yep.
DJ Jerome Baker III. And we are back next. No. We're taking off next week.
Oh yeah, we are taking off next week. Well, I'm not going to be around. You guys want to record an episode?
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
we'll make it work. But just check out the Patreon, and we will hit you with a new episode very soon.
Yeah, man. Remember to subscribe to us on Apple Podcast and leave a comment and like and share and tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? Tell your moms about the podcast. Have her listen to us, please.
Okay. And with that, we're out. Peace.
Peace.